Hi everyone, I'm about today. For today's video, I'll be comparing our own honey here. You have honey right there, but I'm going to be comparing the maple syrup that was sent to me by Diana all the way from Canada. Thank you very much, Diana, for sending it to me. So I want to compare how it tastes different and what is the similarity between them. We use this a lot in Nigerian. We use this a lot in Nigeria, most especially those that are locally harvested. Should I say harvested or produced? We are not the ones producing this. These are the ones, but probably I should say we steal it from the base. All right. But before that, now I made a video about the cash crunch that is happening in Nigeria. Uh, Fortunately for us, the CBN governor and also the Nigerian president, they finally follow the decision of the Supreme Court to stop this rubbish and this nonsense that is going on. Things are getting better gradually. So I just want you guys to know about that. All right, let's go into the video. There are different things, there are different ways that we consume our honey here. And one of them is that we can use our honey to eat yam. And I believe you can also use honey to eat. You can also use maple syrup to eat our yam. So I would like to try that, and I'll tell you how it tastes like. I know we have many of you, especially the Westerners, that it's possible for you not to have tasted honey before, because of the maple syrup. And I would like you to tell me in the comment section which one is more expensive in your country. Is it maple syrup or is it honey? Nigerian honey is cheap, relatively cheap. I don't even know the price of maple syrup. This maple syrup is now sold in Nigeria. I've never seen it in any supermarket before, so I believe it is now sold in Nigeria. In fact, I started hearing it, maple syrup, when you guys, you lovely people, start sending me maple syrup. Never heard of it. All right. Again, I also believe that you can eat pancakes with honey. Yes, I believe that, but I'm going to try it in one of my subsequent videos. I'm going to try that now. All right, now let me quickly pause this. Like I said, today's video is going to be a very a short one. All right, about that. That is there. One problem with Nigerian honey is that I'm not 100% sure that this is natural honey. In case you are wondering, why am I saying that? Because there are just so many of counterfeit products in Nigeria. Counterfeit product. But with faith, I'll be assuming that this is an original honey, and I hope so. The Nigerian economy is just full of substandard and fake product all over the place. The economy is not sustainable. All right, before I continue this video, I would like to thank my patrons for supporting my channel. Thank you very much, guys. I really appreciate you guys. Without your support, all this will not be possible. Thank you very much. From the bottom of my heart, I really appreciate you guys. All my patrons, those of you that buy me cups of coffee, thank you guys. I really love you guys. Thank you very much. You can also become my patron by, clicking on the link in the description of the video. And again, Mr. Mike, thank you, my man. I really appreciate you guys. Atomic Shrimp, I'll forever love you. Thank you very much. Okay, now let's go into the video now. For maple syrup, maple. Now, in Canada's flag, the maple leaf, I believe this maple syrup represent Canada. It's one of the Canadian, what should I say now, Canadian object. Just like in Nigerian, as we have this being represented in Nigerian, what represents our own, and I'm talking about Nigeria now, is cow. And in case you are wondering why cow, cow is a kind of It's very, very popular in the northern part of Nigeria. But because of the northerner, they dominated Nigerian government. So they are the one making some of the shots. To buttress my point on the issue of the northerner, controlling the government, can you believe that on our naira notes, that is our money, naira is the name of our money, we have Arabic inscription there. Now look at it now. This is Nigerian note. In Nigeria, broadly, we have three tribes. We have our Hausas, we have Yorubas, and we have the Igbos. Broadly speaking, we have three now. Then you can be wondering, since there's no ethnic in Nigerian that speak Arabic, you can be wondering, what is Arabic doing on our naira notes? It's something that many people have been wondering. The federal government has been taken to court. Many people, they lost the suit. You can see how much the religion has been put into the federal government, despite the fact that Nigeria is no religion country. I mean that the federal government does not support or does not include any religion whatsoever. But because of the northerners that are majorly Muslims, can you imagine that? We have, for example, now for the name, we have English, which is our official language. The official language should be there. For a lower denomination like 100 naira, you will see Yoruba there, you will see English, you will see Hausa. Then you can be wondering, what is Arabic doing there? We don't speak Arabic in Nigeria. Then what is it doing in our notes? It's something you see. This is one of our problems we are facing. Religion is one of our main problems in this country. Okay, so now I'm pouring my syrup now. Wow. Even from the texture, I can easily see the difference. Look at that. You can easily see the difference. The maple syrup is, very clean. It's well processed and very, very clean. But for the honey, you can see that honey is usually dirty, you know, simply because of where it was harvested and now the bees, what they usually do. So I'm going to have a taste now. And I already know the taste of honey, but for the maple syrup, the taste of maple syrup has not been registered automatically in my memory. So there will be a difference. Okay, now it's not even as thick as the honey. Okay, all right. And the taste, for those of you that you've never tasted either of these, maple syrup is sweeter than honey. Yes, it's much, much sweeter than honey. In fact, if not because of the viscosity of the of maple syrup, it's possible for some people to assume it is just something mixed with sugar. It is very, very smooth and like honey. Honey is like it's like oil, but the maple syrup, that one is smooth. I would like to try my yam with it, so we can eat yam. So many food that we can enjoy our honey and our maple syrup with. But I like to try our maple syrup. This is our yam, the tuber thing. Wow, you see that? In case you are wondering, yes, I usually eat yam with my bare hands. No fork. They have fork here, but I really don't like using fork. So that's the way what I'm used to. That's what I'm used to. The way I used to eat since childhood. All right. Of course, it can perfectly replace. They can replace each other. They can be substitute for each other. They both work perfectly. And that is very, very surprising. When you know the different sources in which they were extracted, don't be surprised that they can easily substitute for it. They can be easily be replaced. It's good though you still feel the difference, but in the long run, you're going to enjoy. You're going to enjoy the honey with the recipe, along with the maple syrup in your recipe too. So that's just what I'll be doing in this video, comparing these two. Remember, in Nigeria too, when we prepare our own tea, we can add honey too. But in this case, now I believe for the next 3, 4, 5 months now, what I'll be using at home will be maple syrup, not honey. Alright, that's about this video. You can like the video, you can share the video. Thank you, I really appreciate that. Again, for my patrons, thank you very much for supporting my channel. I really appreciate you guys. Alright, see you next time. Thank you.